be Federation Cup, the same we played for the final in Champions League. We always believe in football, the hardest thing is to maintain consistency. What you did last season, to do it this season. Do you promise that you can do what you did last season this season?
Hello, it's right what you said. We did incredible season, but always I say I never promise nothing. Done hard work, commitment 100%, and after we'll see, because it's not only in football the most difficult is consistency, it's in life. In all activities you must have consistency, and it's the most difficult issues to maintain, especially when you do very well. But for me it's not a space for relax. I don't like to live in the comfort zone, and always try to pass this to the player. But what I am sure is we have a bunch of players ready to new challenge every season, and we know we have a big club, big fans, and they expecting a lot every single season, and for us is about that. In football, you know, even as a coach, there are a lot of situations we cannot manage. No? One mistake the players, one mistake the referees, one bad day, bad performance, and sometimes you lose one game or you lose one cup. But what we can do is give our maximum, 100%, and as I say always to the player, we play till the jersey is wet with water. We give till the last minute, till the last ball, everything, and we are confident we can maybe, I don't know, do better, but at least in the same level like that last season.
Coach, my name is Sabah. What's up? I don't understand that your target in YANGA this season, especially in the Champions League.
Why do you want to understand? Which is no understand you?
My meaning is, tell us the target.
Group stage. To qualify group stage. I think at the beginning we say that. YANGA is a club where we must be every single season in the top, and to be qualified in the group stage is the first step, the target. After that, everything can happen, and we are very ambitious. We go to go forward, but the main goal is to be in the group stage. After that, we can see if we can continue, because as you know, sometimes it's lacking the draw as well. Last season we have a very hard draw. We have CRB, we have Ahli, and after we have Sundown. Sometimes the draw is lucky, and you have very tough opponent, and it's more difficult. But this is the target, to maintain our position in the continental competition, and why not go as far as possible.
Good afternoon, Coach.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm Jaivah from Miguel. You've been teaching in many countries in Africa. You've been teaching in South Africa as well. Now, I would like to know, in the Tanzanian Premier League, what are the positives that you have seen in Tanzanian football and in our league as well, as compared to other countries in Africa?
It's a good question. Yeah. At the beginning, last season for me was discovering this Tanzanian league. The level of the players, the infrastructures, how the pitch you can play. They have the club to go forward, and me, I'm feeling very happy. I'm very honored to be part of the league, because I can see it's a big improvement in Tanzanian football. I think every year is more watching this league. They have more recognized in all African countries, because last season was 2 teams in the group stage in CAF Champions League. 2 seasons before was YANGA final in the CAF Confederation, and this is very, very important for local football. My wish is if I can make a small contribution in the tactical side and in the technical with the players, with the competition. I think it's our role like a foreigner when we come into coaching, like foreigner player coming to give good level, like that you can have mirror for the youth here. But in the meantime, I think that the federation, the league, they try to improve the pitch. I always insist with the pitches, because sometimes people can think there are excuses. Not excuses, improve the game. Improve the game. When you play in good pitches, the level of the game is better for both teams, not only for one team, for both teams. And I think the Tanzanian authorities, they thinking the same. They try to improve. And in this time, I hope we can do well in Africa and show this improvement for Tanzanian football. But I think even I can see in the few games now in this league, I can see more improvement in the tactical side in all the teams like last season, and this is a very good sign. I'm very happy for that, and hopefully every year the competition will be more tough and we can reach a better level, and this will be very good even for the national team of Tanzania. I'm very happy.
And speaking of tough in tactical wise, can you, in your first year experience, can you mention a team that you played against and you saw that they had good tactical discipline and it was a tough game? They gave you a tough game last season.
I don't want to see, because always when you name somebody, there are other feeling bad. But we play last season tactical, difficult, very good team. Even if it was defensive system, I not criticize the defensive system. I not criticize. Sometimes people say this coach criticize. No, I not criticize. I criticize where there are no fair plays, wasting time. This is no football no good for Tanzanian football. Wasting time, everything. This issue. But you can play with 11 players behind the line of the ball. It's allowed for the rule. But last season we have. I think we won 4 or 5 games in the last 5 minutes. Was very tough, very tough. This season I can see in the tactical side how the position. For me, football is about positioning and time, and I can see one improvement. Even for us, for sure, will be more difficult because coaches they use video analysis. They start you, and we are do the same with the other team. In the end of the day, it's better for football, but I don't like to. Okay. My friend.
Yeah, how are you doing? Yeah. I want to know the way you see young athletes, the way some biggest club. In Tanzania, also in Africa, also can say, the way they have invested in the cup competition, the way they have invested, do you think it is equivalent to the cup competition? Or do you think they have something
in the cup
competition? Or do you think they should have something?
As a coach, we are never satisfied. We want we would like to have every more biggest player, but what the club invested in players, I think the players who come this season they add a lot of quality. Sometimes some players bring a lot of experience and quality, and others we try to bring some players young for the future as well to gain experience. But I'm satisfied. Maybe for the future I would think in 1 or 2 positions I need to reinforce or to have second option more important. But don't forget now we have 14 players in national team. For one side is a problem for me when it's FIFA day, because it's difficult in 2-3 days recovery, prepare the game, it's very tough. But for another Another way, we feeling very proud because we have almost a national team, and this is for Tanzania is a very good sign. One team who has 14 players and national duty for the player is invested a lot of money to do well in the local competition and international competition. But you know, even the president always he wants to improve, and we are already talking about next season and maybe in December or maybe yes, we try to improve. In football, you never know. Sometimes you have injuries, suspenses, and the performance of the player sometimes is one season is very good, sometimes it's less. It's normal. But in general, I'm very happy, and I think we can afford this tough competition with even I can say better quality than last season in all departments in the team. This is stay here.
Have passion with the music because you have been sometimes singing a song like Hakuna Matata and Kautaka Jaivah.
But no, only these two. I love Tanzanian music. I love. But these two is a little bit special because they come in some games as well. We celebrated with that, and yeah. But I love and music, and especially now I can tell you a little bit fall in love with this type of music because sometimes I say in life it's not all about football, no about winning and losing. It's about enjoy life, and music is an art, and always admire the artists. They can do that. Me, I'm very bad at music, but I like and I think that the people from Africa in general they passionate. And I admire this for them as well. Thank you.
Yeah, guys, jambo letu alienda kama tunavyotarajia, lakini wale ambao wanadhani hawawezi kuambulia chochote tunawasihi waende nje, ili hao ambao wanadhani wanaweza kaambulia chochote basi wapate concentration. Walioko nyuma kule kama muambuli chochote basi punguzeni chini sauti zenu, kuna wengine huko wanaweza kuambulia kitu. Tafadhali. Very good.
My name is Sham from Media. I would like to know, the last season at the CAF Champions League, YANGA ended at that stage, but you offered a great performance. Everyone knows about it, and we are, even Tanzanians, all Tanzanians, we are so represented there. But what about this season? You have good players, talented players. Do you think this type of player you have at your squad only can bring you to final at Champions League, or maybe you need more talented players than that?
It's a clever question. Last season, if you remember well, yeah, we performed very well, especially because we were with Ahli and Shabab Belisat in the group stage. To think with the budget of them is very big than our budget. And when we play quarterfinal, we missed three key players. It was very difficult to replace. And I still be painful till today. This goal we scored in Pretoria. They private Tanzania, no young Africa, Tanzania to be in the semi-final of Champions League in this way. But in football, you cannot anticipate nothing. You cannot say now. YANGA, I think, is more complete now, more quality, more experience, like I said before. But sometimes it's football, no. Sometimes it's not performing well, or happens. Not because you are a better team, you will go more far. But we have this fight. We have this hope to do better. And we will do everything to improve. Repeat, not only for young African football. And I believe in this player. Always we have a dream. I have it's almost 25 years I work in Africa. I have a dream one day to win the Champions League. Why not? And why not with young African, and why not with this bunch of players? But it's not the goal to be champion of the Champions League. Me, I like to go step by step, like I say. Group, it's not easy. Like people thinking, like the other day, it's only 1-0. Yeah, we miss 5 chances. We should win 5-0. But we traveling, we play altitude with bad pitch. Sometimes the players tired. Sometimes it's not happen, and you have a bad result. But I believe, and Wananchi and all younger people must believe in this team, and we will try our best for sure. And hopefully we are right. It's not the final, the semi-final, or why not the final? Last season was that, because if we pass and downs, was Esperance de Tunis and semi-final, and we should. Why not? Last season maybe we were arrived in the final. Bad decision, the referees, bad decision, they cut us. I hope this season maybe we'll do better. Inshallah.
Okay, so there's not any challenge, maybe in any positions like striker, maybe something must be added there, or maybe you're confident with your squad now.
To improve. Listen, we played 10 games. No? We won 9, we lost 1 against Augsburg, Bundesliga team. We scored 26 goals, we conceded 4. Yeah, if the president tomorrow say me there are a big player and big striker, if we can pay, yes, but no, and we'll see. I'm happy and satisfied with the level of the player till now. We'll see in December. We are open, but we have the foreigner places that are full already, and we working always. We, like I said before, we continue to watching player, local and international player, and we have 1 or 2 positions. I will not say which position, but maybe you can. Somebody, there are a very clever people here. They can, but we try to improve. But the possibility of the club to bring better players is difficult. Like I say, opposite. When they say, for example, Clement and Cisse, why we send Clement and Cisse? Why? Young Africa didn't need money to continue to run in the club. And Clement and Cisse was a product for the club, coming inside. Why we should sell Clement and Cisse? Why? It's not necessary. Even Clement don't want to go out. He's feeling is this the right place to develop his game. This is, I say, President, don't leave me without one player like Clement, because we want to compete high in Africa. Why will sell players? No, but bring in. I always open.
Well, thanks so much and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Coach, once again, good afternoon. In Tanzania, we have a derby, Simba against Yanga. It's ranked among the top 3 derbys in Africa. You beat Simba, I think, 4 times. That they give you a challenge as a derby ranked in Africa.
The club?
Yes, as the first Simba. You get the challenge the way derby is ranked?
No. I love to play derbies. I'm a lucky coach. I participate in a lot of time Raja Casablanca with that. I played Sundowns, Kaiser Chiefs, Sundown Pirate, Esperance Tunis, Club Africain, ASEC de Abidjan as well. For me, it's a beautiful day when it's a derby. And I know which represented to win a derby for the fans. If for that is a special flavor. The derby, and we're lucky we played 4 games. If you remember, my first derby was in Tanga, the cup. We lost in penalty, but we played very well, and after we had the possibility to win in the 3 games in a row, and it's very special. But at the end of the day, there are 3 points. For the league, it's 3 points. For the cup, okay, even the community shield we pass is important, but I know the importance think it's more for the fans, not for the coach. I'm proud to lead this team and beat the derby, beat the rival, but it's not a target for me to beat Simba. I want to win the most game possible and to be champion. Sometimes you cannot win the derby, but you win the champion, much more happy, no problem.
Is it difficult to face Simba?
Yes, but I love. It's difficult because derby doesn't matter who team arrive better. Derby is a derby. It's a lot of passion, a lot of psychology, a lot of character, strong character. It's difficult, and Simba always, like YANGA, YANGA for Simba will be difficult as well. But I think even this year will be even more difficult more difficult for us and for them.
You mean they improved this year?
Yeah, I think yes. They bring a new coach, they brought new player, for sure they improve. And you can see they improve.
Yes, Coach, good afternoon. My name is Jackson. But I have a question. You have been teaching in Africa for several years, almost 20 years. Yeah, more than 20 years.
But you know, you will see I'm very old.
Yeah, so I just wanted to know from you, have you seen differences between players that you have been training so far, based on your experience between Tanzanian players and...
Yeah, it's normally. I coach I think in 10 countries.
Yeah.
And there are differences in the culture and the physically in Africa, like in Europe, like in South America. South America is the same. It's not the same one Argentinian, Brazilian, Peruvian, Uruguayan, and here is the same. Here is the same. Most of the time I coach in North Africa, Arabic team. And even Arabic team is different. They play from Morocco to Algeria to Tunisia, Libya or Egypt. They are different. I can see. I was coaching in Ivory Coast, in South Africa, Burkina Faso. I coach in the East and now the West and now the East Africa as well. What I can say here, I can see at the beginning a huge potential, technical potential. And what I love for Tanzanian players is they love to learn. They love to learn. And they are very disciplined players. I can see difference between francophone and anglophone as well. There are a lot of difference, but me I'm very positive because one thing is impressed me for Tanzanian players is when they play away in another country, they have this strong character, this strong personality to play in the same way. Before, I remember when I came in Africa 2000, 2002, I was in Asec de Abidjan, sometimes the team, the East Africa or West Africa, they have a little bit or too much respect for North African team. Too much respect. And opposite, the North African team, they come in here with too much confidence, and now it's changed a lot. Changed a lot. It's a big change. And when you have a strong character, personality, you can change the game. And for that, I'm very optimistic for Tanzanian football, even for the national team.
Thank you very much.
My name is first of all, I want to give you
You want to begin me what?
I have to give you congratulations. Congratulations. Because I think in Africans, the last game was in 9 game without goals. But second, you are the first coach in history, young Africans, to win in Hawaii ground of so I want to know something. You started with weeks of job and let us begin because of your passion, it's not good.
Was injury.
Injury?
Yeah, injury. Was injury.
But I wanna about the selection of young Africans. Until this time, there's no any player. I'm not sure.
Sorry. It's difficult.
Guys, ambao tunadhani kuna kitu hapa mbele, ambao hatuamini kuna kitu hapa, mlango uko wazi pale, twende nje please. Ambao hatuamini kuna chochote hapa, please twende nje, sio issue. Kama kufeli tumefeli wote hapa, au sio? Mara ya mwisho yanazungumza. Anayeona hakuna chochote hapa, mlango uko wazi, aondoke, tusibembelezane hapa. Kama kufeli tumefeli wote.
The way of your performance of team, and I think you want your team to score more than 2 goals. In the rest of the game, you score only one goal. But you don't know. For this class, you are very happy or sadness because your team missing many chances.
Which is the first question? Because you told me about Nixon, Babari, I don't understand the question. You say me, you're starting with Nixon.
Withdrawn his first question. Because you gave him some information.
Okay. So sorry. And the second question, to be honest, during the game and after the game I was very upset. Because we should finish the qualification there. We created 7 to 8 clear chances, and I say I cannot explain why. I don't have explanation why, because the quality players that were there, the bad decision, the bad taken decision was there, and sometimes I don't know whether it's something extra football or it's the day, the bad day for the player. But if you analyze when you play away and you play with 14 players, they come in today before tired to play that, to play 2,500 meters the altitude, and you play the level. This pitch was like a carpet, no really astroturf. It's good. We get 3 points. Which team, when we play away, don't want to give? If before the game you say you signed to be 1-0 up there, I say yes, I signed, because here you have 2 results. You have draw and win. But me is no. I like to score more than 2 goals. I like to score goals because for me, the most beautiful thing in football is goal. When the fans is happy when they score goal. No only play well, because sometimes I have 70% of ball possession. Where I can have 60% in my pitch, pass the ball. Like the other day, this team. You know, they play so nicely the ball, but never created one chance to us. And for me, this is no nice football. Nice football is to have ball position, create the chances, and score goals. Effective. But I will try to improve. This week I will try to improve, and for me it's more the issues for the player, the treat, all these issues, and it's no excuse, but it's a possibility. But hopefully at the beginning we need to be clinical in from the goalpost, score goal, but not for to say 5G, 4G, 6G. No. For to win the game. Me, I like to win the game, and I upset even if we, in the last minute we leave in 4 and we can score one more. It's my philosophy, and in South America maybe we understand football like that. We not play for only enjoy. We play for enjoy football but winning, and if we can win for 5 goals, for 3, sometimes 1, but winning.
Yeah, before I collect the last questions, I think there are 3.
Me, no problem.
Before the last 3 questions, I just want to send you back to the last season. Can you mention the hardest team you ever met in the NBC Premier League clash? Just last season. And why?
No, honestly, they was. If you remember, Kagera Sugar was very difficult for us. We draw there, we almost lost. And here we won, I think in the last 8 minutes, Mudatir scored goal. They played defensively, but they play well. And Assam, for me, was a team who played very good football last season as well. Simba, even if we won the 2 games, was a difficult game. But there are other teams I can tell you, even Namungo, even a lot of teams, this is a team like KMC. I like the way they play.
Yeah, let's stick to Kagera Sugar. What made it hard for you?
When we play there, really we didn't play well, but they play with a game plan. Clear was to close us, against the good transition. They play with a lot of motivation. This is happening not always here, all over the world. When you play against a big team, sometimes it's the game of the year for you to perform. Even the player, they perform well. Million people watching, all the cameras is there, and you can get another job. And after, this is important, and the motivation level. But I think the coaches make effort to try to neutralize us and try to win. I cannot say which is important, because as I say I give the homework to the other coach. But not only the derbies, not only the biggest team was tough. For that I mentioned first Kagera, because it was very tough game. And now I cannot remember well. Sometimes when I go home I say this team as well. But there are a lot of things they don't have the same possibility we have. Because some people can say this is a big coach, but I have big players. Me, I will not be the same coach if I go to Kagera Sugar. For sure. This is for sure. But what is difficult when you coach in a big team is to manage these big players and try to get the best one for each one player. For me, if it's not only result, but if I say the player who I took at the beginning of the last season, now they play better, this is my job. And I think a lot of players improve in YANGA, and sometimes not all coaches can coach a big team as well. No, because you need some strong personality. You need knowledge to manage these big players as well. But in general, I'm very satisfied with the opposition, the other team, and I put in the position to the other coaches. For that, today I say I'm not complaining with defensive coach, because if me I go coach Kagera Sugar tomorrow again YANGA, I will defend. Because the budget, the YANGA is there and Kagera Sugar is there. The level of the player as well is much better. We have 14 players on national duty. It's the same. It's the creativity, the coaches, and the knowledge of the coaches to make difficult to us. And sometimes it's courage as well. Sometimes you stay in back and you can get a draw, but difficult you win the game. And sometimes if you stay in back but you make transition, try to attack, maybe you can beat YANGA as well. Me, if I'm this type of coach, even I prefer to lose, but attacking more. This is the only situation. But for coaches is one of the most risky profession in life, because everybody is a coach. 60 million people is a coach, and say, why Gamondi put Kibabage not put this? Why? But if I a coach, no, you will never be a coach. No, you cannot be a coach. Like me, I cannot be a doctor, I cannot be engineer, I cannot, because it's easy to sit in here watching in the big screen and say, no, what is doing? Why no play without wingers? Why? It's a lot of issues. For people in football, people can talk in very easily. But I can give to you coaching 2 days YANGA, and you will see which is. You put Asiski or Chama, or you put Pacome or Musonda, or you put Clemen, Baleke or Dube. It's not easy. It's not easy, but it's nice. It's part of our salary as well.
Why you prefer using a lot of midfielders? Just kidding. We accept the last. No, there are so many questions.
3.
Let's go this side before finishing. Yes.
Coach, thank you so much for your time. But my question is, you are working with an experienced staff, especially your assistants. There are Alam Eskin won a Champions League with Wydad. Also, Teribila Uran won a CAF Confederation Cup with RS Berkane. How is it to work with them, especially for your squad?
Musa Ndao was the Champions League with Wydad Casablanca.
Winner, and he was a player with the Senegal national team. How is it to work for you?
Thank you very much for the question. Because always is important to be grateful with the people who work here. At the beginning was a point of myself to bring this player because I want to success. If you want to success, especially in Africa, you need to bring people not only with knowledge, with experience, and people who you can trust. And the president allowed me to bring this staff, and after improve with the Marupin as well from South Africa. But a big part of this success of the team is for them as well, because there are people who have a lot of commitment, lot of experience, and very nice people. What I say, they working for us. You know, when you trust in the people, sometimes in football it's difficult when you work with the staff, local staff, another, because you know, when the thing is doing well, everybody's good, but when you are starting to get a no good result, you're starting to know the people who are with you or in back or with the knife in back. This is very important. Like I said before, as a coaches, when we are very well, nobody complain. Now nobody complain because I'm doing very well. But if I lost 2 games, they starting why? People who never kick the ball, eh? Some people never kick the ball and say no, the coach must never come kick the ball, and after we discuss. But I repeat, thank you very much, because I'm very grateful, and the success on this technical bench is not only me, it's a group. Me always I talking about us, and the player can be witness of that. It's very important, and I think even for Tanzania now, starting to bring now Hassan bring a very good coach with a lot of experience, with technical staff as well, Simba as well. I think this is a very good add to Tanzanian football to bring experienced coaches, staff, because the player can learn and improve the league too much.